Drones aren't just those buzzing cameras in the sky anymore. They're like your personal adventure buddies, sparking creativity and letting you explore the world from above. If you're hunting for a sub-250-gram drone that won't break the bank but still delivers the goods, I've got two awesome options for you: the Potensic Atom 2 and the DJI Mini 4K. The Mini 4K is like the cooler, upgraded cousin of DJI's Mini 2 SE. Same trusty vibes, but with sharper 4K video and better quality. Then there's the Potensic Atom 2, which some are calling the ultimate DJI rival for beginners on a budget. It's got AI tracking, a slick night mode, and even 8K photos. Pretty wild, right? Both sound amazing on paper, but let's dig in and see how they really stack up. Alright, let's start with how these little guys feel when you pick them up. Both the Potensic Atom 2 and DJI Mini 4K are tiny, foldable, and light as a feather. Seriously, they'll slip right into your jacket pocket without a fuss. Portability? Nailed it on both fronts. Now, build-wise, the DJI Mini 4K has that classic Mini series look we all know and love. It's super light but tough enough to handle a few bumps. DJI's been perfecting this design forever, so it's got that "you can count on me" vibe. The Potensic Atom 2, though, it's stepping up big time from the original Atom. The materials feel sturdy and the gimbal's gotten a nice upgrade. It's got a premium feel that surprised me for the price. So who wins here? DJI's got the proven track record, but Potensic's really bringing its A-game. Tough call. Let's be real. The camera's probably why you're buying a drone. You want that jaw-dropping cinematic footage to show off, right? The Potensic Atom 2 is flexing a half-inch Sony CMOS sensor. Fancy, huh? Snapping 48 megapixel stills and even 8K photos. For video, it's 4K HDR at 30 FPS, which means richer colors and better contrast. Oh, and get this, it's got an AI night mode. That's a rare treat for budget drones, perfect if you're chasing those golden hour sunsets or moody nighttime shots. Plus, Potensic's teasing a firmware update soon that'll add log video recording. If you're not a video nerd, that just means you'll get a flat profile with tons of detail to play with in editing. Super cool for creative types like us who love tweaking footage. Now, the DJI Mini 4K rocks a slightly smaller 1x2.3-inch sensor, also shooting 4K at 30 FPS. What sets it apart is the 100 megabits per second bitrate. Less compression, more detail, straight out of the box. DJI's image processing is just chef's kiss, crisp, natural, and ready to post without much fuss. But it doesn't do HDR or log recording, so you're a bit limited if you love editing. Low light performance is solid though, no night mode magic like the Atom 2, but it holds its own. A killer camera's useless if your drone's wobbling all over the place, so let's talk flight chops. The Potensic Atom 2 uses PixSync 4.0 tech, giving you a 10-kilometer range with a 1080p live feed at 30 frames per second and just 120 milliseconds of lag. Pretty snappy. It handles moderate winds like a champ, and the gimbal keeps things silky smooth. The real star, though. AI flight modes, follow me, dolly zoom, smart cruise control. They're a blast to play with and make your shots look pro-level without much effort. The DJI Mini 4K matches that 10-kilometer range with OcuSync, which is basically the gold standard for stable connections. It's got level 5 wind resistance, up to 24 miles per hour, so it stays rock steady even when the weather's being a little rude. Honestly, if you're flying in tricky conditions, the Mini 4K feels like the safer bet. Here's where the Potensic Atom 2 flexes hard. It's got AI subject tracking, think spotlight, follow, parallel modes, locking onto you or whatever you're filming and keeping it in the frame, hands-free. It's a game changer for action shots or just showing off your dog running around. The DJI Mini 4K? Weirdly, no tracking at all. That is really shocking. DJI usually saves that for pricier models, but leaving it out here feels like a missed opportunity. If you're dreaming of automated follow-up shots, this one's not your guy. Both drones promise 31 minutes of flight time, but let's be real, 20 to 25 minutes is more like it once you factor in wind and zooming around. Still, solid for their size. The Potensic Atom 2 has this neat trick called Smart Transfer. Zips 4K footage to your phone at 25 megabytes per second. Perfect for impatient folks like me who want to post right away without juggling SD cards. DJI doesn't have anything like that, so you're stuck with the old school way. The DJI Mini 4K pairs with the RCN1 controller, light, comfy, and just feels right in your hands. It hooks up to the DJI Fly app, which is honestly a dream to use. Smooth, intuitive, no complaints. The Potensic Atom 2's controller is chunkier. Some might love the heft, but it's not my fave. The Eve app's gotten better, but it's still a little clunky compared to DJI's polished experience. Alright, let's talk about the price. The Potensic Atom 2 kicks off at $329, with the Fly More combo at $449. The DJI Mini 4K starts cheaper at $299, though its Fly More combo matches the Atom 2 at $449. So if you're pinching pennies, the Mini 4K's base model wins. But if you've got a bit more to spend, the Atom 2's AI tricks, HDR, and night mode might tip the scales. So there you go. 2 killer drones for beginners or hobbyists like us. The DJI Mini 4K is your go-to if you want something reliable, with awesome video quality and stability you can trust, no matter the weather. But the Potensic Atom 2? It's got those next-level AI features, tracking HDR, and speedy transfers. Stuff DJI can't touch at this price. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear what you're leaning toward.